Welcome to Deer Creek-Mackinaw's CUSD 701 website tutorial 3. My name is Cassandra Bilyeu and I'll be walking you through how to create pages. Log into our website using your username and password. And we're going to go to the Pages module again. Here you have just the pages that are available to you. And here we're going to discuss how to create pages as well as how to change them from being hidden or to unpublish them. So under French 1 I have several units here, but under French 2 I only have unit 1. I'd like to create a second unit. You're going to mouse over French 2 and go to the Add button. Now adding pages is a little strange with how it's said right here. You have add page above or below. This means that we would add a page above the level of French 2, which means that it would go in between French 1 and French 2, or below, which means that it would be between French 2 and French 3. But adding a subpage would mean that it would be on the same level as Unit 1, and that's what we want to do, is add a subpage. Now the subpage can be first or it can be last. So I only have Unit 1 there, so I would make it last because I would logically go on to Unit 2. But I could also do it first if I wanted to do a review unit. Now, how this comes in handy is if you want to add something above Unit 4 in French 1, but below Unit 3 in French 1 as well. So you can do add, and you could do add page above or below right there. And if you do a subpage, it means that it's going to be on the same level as lessons in the unit folders. So I'm going to go ahead and add a page above Unit 1, which means that it's going to be at the same level as Unit 1, but under French 2. And this is going to be called Review. Right here, this display in menu means that it will be available on the website. So if I take you to the live site right now, to foreign language, French 1 has Unit 6 in the menu. This is the only unit. Notice that I had many units available. Unit 6 is the only one that is displayed in the menu. So if you don't want to display it in the menu right away, then simply click Don't Display in Menu. This will take you to our portion where you get to choose the page type. This is the first time you've created a website on this folder level, so you're going to be able to do several different things. Now, this is a review unit, so I'm probably going to have several different lessons underneath of it, but it could also be a link out to review games. So you have things right here. The ones that you can use, which I've already gone over in tutorial 2, which is Page Wizard. Very easy, very slick, very nice to use. We do not use HTML upload. There is the editor, there's the link, and then there's the subpages. The editor is a more advanced version of the Page Wizard. Page Wizard looks like this. You have some limited editing abilities, but the editor has more editing abilities. This is much closer to what Word looks like. So you can do this at your sort of own comfort level. I don't advise necessarily using this unless if you're more comfortable. And you can of course go to Help, Support Site Manuals. That'll take you out to the Civic Plus support site, and you can look at creating pages and look at their tutorial or also their documents related to that. This is also where you can link to another page. Right here is where you'd actually put your link and how it is opening. So let's say I am going to actually link this to a game, and I'm going to link it to my Kia site, which is French Games, and it's French 2 activities. So this is my URL. I'm going to copy that, and right here I'll paste. Now if I want to have this open in the same window, that means generally that it's on the same site. So if this was something within our site, I would have it open in the same window. But since it's going out of the site, I want it to open in a new window because I still want people to be able to stay here. I've approved the content on the back end, and now if I go to my French 2 site, you'll see that Reprise is listed right here. And when I open it, it opens a new window, which takes us to my Kia site with the games. I'm going to close that and go back here, and I'm going to go to my page menu. So we've made a link that goes out elsewhere. Here I have a Unit 1 that's hidden. How do I unhide it? Well, unfortunately, there's not a way for me to give you permissions to unhide. So you would have to send me a message via admin home and type a new message and choose my tech one and tell me to unhide Unit 1 under French 2. Give me specific directions if it's more if it's more convoluted than that it's Unit 1 under French 2 under this, under that, so that way I can get to that folder that I need to unhide. I can unhide that with my privileges. Unfortunately, you can't. So that just means that you can actually go in though and you can edit that content just like I showed you in tutorial 2. You can edit what's on that Unit 1 page so that way you have it all ready, and then once it's live, once I make it unhidden, then it will be available for everybody to use and to see. I'm going to create several units under French 2 just like how I have under French 1. I'm going to go ahead and add them as last. So this will be Unit 2. I'm going to leave this as display in menu for right now, but I will be hiding these later. Again, it takes me to this, and I'm just going to have a page menu, so I'm going to have review, verbs, nouns, and just going to make a quick little list there, and I'll save and submit. Go back to my page menu, and I'm going to create another one under that. So another sub-page because I'm on the French 2 level, sub-page last, and Unit 3. Again, I'm going to display in the menu because I want it available now. If I wanted to hide it, just don't display in menu. Those pages have been approved. So now when I refresh the website, you'll notice that up here I have the Reprise, which is Review, Unit 2, Unit 3, and I can click on them right here in the menu and I can get around to all of them, including that link to the other website. But let's say that I want subfolders under the units for lessons. I can go back here and I can create a subpage first, and I'll do lesson 1, and I'm going to create a lesson 2. So I'm going to add my second lesson, which is going to go last.